There it is, plus 6 degrees this morning. That's right, plus 6 degrees this morning. Here we are, Friday, September 20th, 2024, back at the dacha. And yeah, it is pretty cool this morning. What time is it right now? It's about 9:30 in the morning. And what am I going to be doing? Well, let's turn the camera around. I'm going to show you. I have my wheelbarrow ready, and what do we got? I got my shovel, I have my rake, my work gloves, my little saw, and the bag. Okay, so that's all I'm going to be working with today, and I'm going to be digging out stumps, using the shovel to dig out, using the rake when I'm going to be filling it in. Of course, I need to wear my gloves, and the saw, if there are any roots that I can't punch through with the shovel, I will use the saw and I'll put the bag down onto the ground so that I don't get wet, because there's a lot of dew on the ground. Oh, there it is. So normally Friday is the lawn mowing day, but I've decided that, you know what? I'm not gonna mow it today. What's the point? It's not really growing. It's fall time already. Yeah, some of the grass is a little bit high, but I figure cost benefit analysis, I'm going to end up burning more fuel than what it's worth. So I don't know, maybe next week I'll mow it if it grows anymore. But really, there's no point in mowing it now. It's really slowed down, and that's that. But the ground is not frozen yet, so that's really good. When it's nice and soft, I can actually get through the stumps that I'm going to be removing. So there's still a few more stumps over there, and hopefully I can pull them out like wisdom teeth. I don't know, we'll see. I'm only here for, just like last time that I was here, which was yesterday, only about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. Whatever I get done, I get done. And whatever I can't complete, oh well, that's for next time. Anyways, I got everything all ready. Let's go to work. Okay, I got 3 stumps that I gotta dig out. I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I pulled out the grass that was around this stump here, actually around all the stumps, so that when I start digging, I'm not gonna be going through the grass. I can actually see where the stump is. And then there's this big guy right here. I'm hoping that this will not be a difficult dig. And there is the other one. It's a little bit smaller. It's actually the smallest. So I think I'm going to start with that one first. Here's all the grass that I pulled out. So now it'll be more manageable once I'm digging. I can actually see what I have to do. So we've got 1 and 2 right here, and the third one right there. All right, let's go to work. Okay, the first stump, pulled it out, dug it out, and it took about, I don't know, 5-7 minutes. And now I just got to cover it up and go start working on the other 2. I packed down the dirt here and put everything back, and there's a little bit of a depression here. So on the weekend, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna fill this up with soil and actually have it even higher than flush to the ground so that it will settle during the winter, and then next spring I can plant grass on it and we're good to go. Okay, 1 down, and we've got 1, 2 to go. Okay, we're gonna start on this one and we're gonna save the big one for the last. All right, let's start digging this one out. Okay, this one took faster than expected. This one took about a minute. It was really rotten. And I think it took like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shovels worth of digging around it and just popped it out. All right, now let's hope that the next one is gonna be just as easy. Okay, so the stump is out and I filled the dirt back into the hole, and yeah, there's a bit of a depression, so I'm also gonna have to fill in some dirt and to have it much higher than flush to the ground, so that just like the other hole that's over there that's filled in, throughout the winter months, it will settle down, and in the springtime, then I can plant grass. So probably this weekend, I'm gonna go around all the holes that have been filled in. I'm gonna actually add more dirt to raise up the soil. All right, let's do the big one now. Just as I thought, this is gonna be a little bit more difficult to dig out. So here I am, I'm digging, and some of these roots are going deep and they're really thick. So I got my paper bag or plastic bag down so I can get down without getting wet, and I'm gonna cut this one section right here. This is what's holding everything up. Hopefully once it's cut, I can start ripping it out much easier. All right, let's go to work and start cutting. Well, there it is, dug it out. This stump here had much deeper and thicker roots, so the hole is much bigger, and I did have to cut right over there, but it's out, and that's good. So I got 1, 2, and 3. Got them all dug out, and now I just got to put the soil back in, and I'm done. My mission is accomplished. Okay, all done here, covered up, and I got another little job while I'm on the roll here. I figured I'm gonna pull this berry bush out. It was not producing for the last 2 years, so I see no point in just leaving it here. Yeah, it does bloom, but there are no berries. So I figure, time to go. We're gonna dig it out, and just gonna be part of the lawn here now. So yeah, it's gonna look so much better come next summer. But yeah, definitely gonna pull this out, or gonna dig it out. All right, let's go back to work. Okay, there it is. Pulled out the berry bush and covered up the hole, and it looks like it was not even there. All right, and over here, so this last spring, Victoria and I found a little fir tree. So I figured we'd plant it here right beside this berry bush also that was not producing. So I thought I would take the grass out around it and start digging, and I just picked it up. Like, it didn't take much effort. So that is gone. And our little fir tree, hopefully she'll take off. So yeah, there it is. Just the work that I'm doing today is in this area here, pulling out the stumps and the non-producing berry bushes. Okay, there is a big stump right over there. And before I get to it, I gotta take these out. And if anybody knows, this right here, as soon as it comes in contact with your clothes, it just sticks right to it. So I need to cut them off, put them over here, and then throw them into the compost. And then I'll be able to take the grass out around the stump to expose it, and then I can start digging. All right, so yeah, if you know what these are right here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as you come and you touch them, they just stick right to your clothes. And then even though you end up trying to pull it off, little pieces are still stuck on it. Anyways, I gotta cut this off, and then I'll be able to start working around the stump. Okay, I took out all the grass that was around the stump, cleaned it up, and it's ready for me to start digging around and to start pulling it out. So I got a whole wheelbarrow load of grass and weeds. So here it is. I have to get this all done. Okay, I am done for today. Looks like this stump is gonna stay in the ground another day. Probably tomorrow I'll start working on it again. I gotta get going. I gotta work in the afternoon, so I'm done for today. I'm happy that I pulled out 3 stumps and 2 berry bushes. So progress, that's pretty good. Moving along slowly, and got this all prepped up so that next time I come, I can start digging away. Anyways, I gotta get going. Take care and paka paka.